Howdy! In this video, I will show and summarize you 3 tantalizing tools, 2 delicious developments, and 1 critical concept to maximize your chance to be free to win in the coming AI era. Let's go! We start with SAM, the Segment Anything model from Meta. It's also called the GPT moment for Facebook. It is a model that can interpret anything that it sees on a video or image and cluster it into parts. Let me just show you this. You have here, for example, this underwater world, and you let the model run through it, and it will segment anything. It's a great tool. You will find a lot of videos already on YouTube. So if you find it useful and want to hear more, either just write me a comment and I will maybe make these videos longer. I don't know. It's just a test run right now. But in any case, I will link you everything in the description. The second tool is Wonder Studio, which is actually really, really great. Like let's look at a demo. You have some real world footage, like video footage from you or whoever. And without any VFX or some work, you can automatically, by machine learning, create synthetic characters who follow the exact same motions as your like the character in your original video. This, as well as something very, very awesome for video. Again, I will link you more in the description. Third is Toolkit. It's an AI that allows you to create plugins just by description. If you follow the last developments around like GPT plugins, etc., and then the possibilities that are infinite as it seems up front, you are already on the hype train of plugins. So this is one that doesn't need per se GPT or anything. It's just an AI that stands on its own and allows you to create your own plugins. Here's the demo. I will just skip a little bit forward. You can watch it again on your own if you want to. Here, just give it a name, a description, so a prompt like you would use in Midjourney or ChatGPT or whatever. And then you press enter, and it will create a tool based on your description in code. And then it will show you the result, and you can use it and you can refine it even more if you want to. But I don't know, I didn't test it this far. I just found it and I found it like, holy shit, that's great. Like AI is really, really running right now, as you probably are aware of anyway. So here it is, exactly. That's just awesome. So that were the 3 tools for today. Again, if you want more, if you want me to go more in detail or something, just write a comment. Again, this is just a quick recap, the test run here. So these are the 3 tools for today. Now the 2 delicious developments. First off, we have something like a AI style war going on between Balenciaga on the one hand and Gucci on the other hand. What is the backstory of it? There are YouTubers who use Midjourney and some other AI tools. You find great tutorials actually how to do this on your own in very, very little time if you want to reproduce it. And recreate movies with these special styles of brands like Gucci or Balenciaga. You know, it's like we're in the middle of a creator AI style war. It's interesting. I don't know. It's something. It's a funny trend, and that literally everyone can do this right now and get, I don't know, millions of clicks. Like for this example here, this guy was he had, I don't know, like 10,000 or something. Let's just see how many he had. I think 10,000 or something subscribers before. Yeah, here you can see it. It's, yes, zeros of subscribers, maybe 200 in a good week, then 3,000, and then 30,000 in a week. So this is, that's not the, here we go. Here, like he started uploading and the whole channel exploded. As far as I'm aware, Demon Flying Fox is the original channel here, but I don't know. It's just a funny trend. And it's just showing what AI tools can do for everyday people and which impact they have with very, very, very little effort, actually. So that's trend number one. It's interesting and very interesting development. The second very, very interesting development is the 2023 AI Index from the Human University, from the Stanford University Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence, the HAI, the HAI, which usually is one of the best overviews over the actual, like the current status of AI in the world. At least it's kind of centered around the US, of course, but it's very, very worthwhile reading. Like if you want to have a short form, you can click here, have just 14 charts and see what is actually going on. Like sometimes it feels, at least for me, a little bit hard to not get lost in all these micro developments and all these news that follow every day. That's in part why I make this video here right now, or at least try it. Let's see. We'll make a few ones and then let's see what the feedback of this is. But it's very, very helpful to get a grasp of the macro developments, actually. Like, okay, these tools are nice. I can do a lot of stuff with these tools, but what are the big implications? What are the big picture of it? This report is one of the best sources that I am aware of that give you once a year an update about this. Again, I will link this in the description so you can have it and watch it and be in awe of it. If you have questions or something like it, again, just put it in the comments. And the last thing, the critical concept for this week to understand is AGI and ASI. AGI is for like the general intelligence, like it's one AI that can do nearly all tasks better than any human, from writing a song to building an app to whatever, nearly everything or everything on close to human or close above human level. And then there's ASI, like the super intelligence, which is like we are to a, I don't know, to an ant or a chimpanzee or something to us. We literally cannot foresee what will happen when ASI hits the ground. And we will probably get in, I don't know, like best estimations I've heard is something around 18 to 24 months when this video here hits. So something around March or something. So somewhere next year or 2025 that we have an AGI, like GPT, I don't know, 7 or something. You can ask it whatever and it will do it better than any human, which is disruptive enough for the whole world economy, because then you basically don't need humans for close to anything except like empathy-based work. But that's actually the easy one, as it seems, because the really big one is ASI then. Like we literally cannot imagine what happens after ASI hits us. And we have to be very, very aware that we, I don't know how to say this, make this a very good run because we may or may not have just one chance. So this is one of the most critical concepts to understand if it comes to AI. Again, I'm playing with the idea, I'm toying a little bit with the idea, making a whole video about this. I don't know if you want to hear more about it, more thoughts about it, more deep thoughts about these concepts, just tell it to me. This is just, again, throwing around some ideas. That's it for this week. Thank you. We will see us next week to make you free to win in the coming AI era. Ciao.